What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Trucking with Trucker D. I'm Trucker D, and we're back at it again. So before I get started with this video, let's all take a moment and think about Florida and Hurricane Ian. Looks like Hurricane Ian is gonna take a toll on Florida down there, and looks like maybe even a little bit of Georgia and South Carolina as well. So everybody that's down there trucking, living, whichever, I hope y'all are safe, and I hope y'all keep out of the storm. As of right now, we are sitting here in Money, Illinois at the Petro. I finally was able to get over to a truck stop and clean myself up a little bit. It's been a long, rough week, and yeah, we're going to talk about that week here in this video. Right now we're getting ready to head over to our pickup that's taking us back home. Well, taking us back into Michigan anyways. Yeah, we started our week out over in, oh, where did I pick up that load at? I picked up a load up in Michigan. I can't remember exactly where I picked it up at. Oh yeah, Romulus at the West Side Beer Distribution Center. Load I've done before. And we took that out to New York. Well, the load that got us back over here to New York, or back over here to Illinois, was a bit of a pain in the butt. And yeah, we're going to talk about that while we're getting loaded over there at the tire distribution place that we're getting ready to pick up at. But I finally was able to catch up on some sleep today, and it was nice. So we're going to go ahead and get on over this pickup. On the reviews it says that you can't pick up more than a half hour early, and it's literally right across 57 over here. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this up, and yeah, while we're sitting over there, we'll tell you all about how the week went, do a recap. All right, y'all, see y'all in a bit. Later. Alright, so like I said, it was literally a hop, skip, and a jump over here. But I want to show you something. You know, I always say be courteous to your fellow driver. Before I go in here and check in, this is the place where we're at. And that's the entrance. Look where this guy parks. I literally had to back up so another truck could get in because he's completely blocking the entryway. Now me, I pull in here and I park in a parking spot. And now I will walk up to the shipping and receiving office to see if they'll actually check me in yet. So let's go ahead and go get checked in here, and when I get back and get in the dock finally, I'll do a recap on this week. Alright, y'all. Talk to you in a bit. Later. Alright. Well, they're not going to let me check in till 3 o'clock exactly. I just walked in there and they're like, oh yeah, your appointment's not till 3. It's 2:40 right now. So like, come back in 15 minutes. Okay. So, that's just another fun little fact of things that has happened so far this trip. Like the title of the video says, good paying loads, don't book them if you have to drive fast. And well, it actually got me a load coming out of New York. You know, it wasn't great paying, but it was enough to actually help me meet my quota for the week. It was a $1,600 load, and it was picked up at 9 a.m. in Williamson, New York. Well, I got there, and they weren't ready for me yet. They didn't actually get me loaded, or get me in a dock till about 11 a.m., which was nice, considering I needed to catch up on some sleep because of the debacle the night before, but I'll get to that. But yeah, it was a next day appointment for 7 a.m. at the Starbucks Distribution Center in Romeo, Illinois. And I am just now getting my coffee day started too, by the way. So, we barely made our delivery. It was 650 miles. And with the deadhead, it turned out to be 685 miles. And it wasn't worth it. You know, I had to drive fast the whole time. Like, I was literally doing 70 on the 80-90 turnpike. I never do that. I always, like I've talked about before, drive slow, conserve fuel. Well, with the fuel that I wasted, if I honestly would have just drove like I normally do all the way from New York to Illinois, I probably wouldn't have to be filling up on my way back into Michigan. So, yeah, like I said in the title, good paying loads aren't always worth it if you have to drive fast. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, that load going out to Baldwinsville from the beer distribution place there in Romulus, I've done that load before for Warner, and it was simple. I got out there, got it unloaded the same day, and I was in and out of there probably an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. And this time, I got there at 10 o'clock, and I didn't leave there till 3 in the morning. And I had to be at my pickup, like I said, at 9 a.m. Now, after I tried to sleep while I was there getting loaded, or getting unloaded, rather. And I couldn't. Every time I'd get to sleep, a switcher would move a trailer out of the dock next to me, or go driving by, or be backing up, and you'd hear him beeping, or whatever. And so I couldn't sleep 100% while I was there getting unloaded. And then, after I left there at 3 in the morning, I went down to my little ice arena where I parked at before. And I, went to sleep. Slept till about 7 a.m. Got up, and it was an hour away from my, my pickup. So I drove over to my pickup, got there at 8. She said that they were running behind, and I felt bad for the lady after I was talking to her after I got done getting loaded. She was checking in drivers, loading drivers, doing the paperwork, and coming out and putting the seal on the trailers all by herself. And I'll give her full props. She was keeping up, though. I mean, there was maybe 2 trucks in line when I left. But I got there and she said she was running behind. So that didn't really help. If I could have left a little bit earlier from that place, it would have been probably helpful. But at the same time, I was thankful because I was able to get a couple more hours of sleep. So when I got done getting loaded, I took off and got into Pennsylvania, and it rained. It was, as I got to the border of New York, it started raining. It rained almost the whole way out to New York, and yeah, it was just a rainy, horrible trip. And I really wanted to get my truck washed because there's nothing but bees flying around my truck right now. I'd like to be sitting here with my windows down. But anyways, yeah, it's 600. It says the total loaded miles of 650, and yeah, if you pull it up on Google Maps, it said it was a 10.5 hour, and we have 11-hour drive time. That's considering if there's no traffic whatsoever. And of course, I ran into traffic in Cleveland, and it was just, it sucked because I had to drive the speed limit the whole time. You know, I usually keep the truck in between 58 and 65. That way I can conserve fuel, and that's why I get such a higher fuel mileage in this truck than probably most do in older trucks. You know, if you drive slower, you'll get better fuel mileage, no matter what your weight is. I mean, yeah, the weight does make a factor on your weight, on your fuel mileage, but it is what it is. You know, we learned from that experience, and we're going to pay attention to the miles and the dates, or the times for unloading. Like, if it would have been a later in the day appointment, that'd been perfect, you know, but it wasn't. And I was kind of upset because I got there and I got unloaded quick this morning, which was great. Don't get me wrong, that was really great, but I was happy because I went back to sleep. I'm like, you know what, I'm done. I'm just gonna catch up on some sleep right now. And as soon as I got done as soon as I woke up, I left there, and I PC'd over here to Money, Illinois, to the Petro, and went inside and took a shower, brushed my teeth. I've been doing nothing but parking lot pimping. And when I say that, I parked in the parking lot there at that ice arena, and then last night I parked in the parking lot of the Starbucks distribution center. So I drove over here to the Petro and got me a shower, brushed my teeth, got me some coffee, and I'm feeling better right now. But I'm having bad thoughts about this. It says, the GPS says it's about 3 hours, so it'll probably be around 4 hours to get up to Moline. My appointment's at 3, and my delivery's at 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I wanted to stay at the 76 truck stop, but the reviews I've read about this place, people have sat here for 5-6 hours waiting to get loaded. And yeah, it does take a minute. It's a tire load. I get that. So I'll probably have to either A, drive out to the truck stop and just do sleeper berth and then PC home if I have to, or what I'll do is I'll just drive right to the tire place, because from what I read on the reviews on that one, you can park there too. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go back in here in about 10 minutes and check in, and hopefully I get in and out of here real quick. I'm not expecting anything, but I can tell you one thing: I'm gonna get caught right in the Chicago traffic on the 294 interchange area right there, going back into Indiana. It's gonna be rush hour, or in the middle of rush hour by the time I get out of here. So yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna make do what we can. You know, I'm gonna hop on this load board. I was gonna go right home after I got done delivering tomorrow, but I was thinking about getting on the load board, see if I can find anything that comes out of Grand Rapids that heads back towards my area. There's one load on there right now, but it picks up between 5 a.m. and 10, and I have an 8 a.m. appointment, so I don't know if that's really gonna work, but we'll see. I got Friday off, or I'm taking Friday off, because good friend of mine, one I worked with in the garage when I was wrenching. He's getting married on Friday, so Johnny and Nicole, congratulations. I look forward to coming to your guys' wedding. It looks like it's going to be a big show. So with that, y'all, we'll see how things go, and we'll keep you updated. Alright, talk to you in a bit. Later. Well, that wasn't so bad. Hour and a half for them to load. We're done. We got our paperwork, and we're getting ready to get on down the road. And I was trying to find the setting in my camera where you can actually, it's another YouTuber that I follow, Vlogs18. He mentioned the other day in his video that the double vision where he has it facing and also facing the other way. He said it's a setting in his camera. Now, I believe I have the same Galaxy camera as him, but I can't find it. So maybe I just need to look a little bit harder, who knows. That's a nice glare of the sun. But we are leaving the hand-cooked tire place, and I have a load of 11R 22.5 tires back there. So if I blow a tire, I mean, I guess I got extra ones back there, right? Too bad the load's sealed up and I can't get back there. I need to push the seat back so there we go. My shelf back there is going back and forth where I keep my microwave and stuff on. At least my coffee's still Any of my other videos I have where I'm up in the corner talking and driving and I'm still capturing the road footage, I usually just take the footage from the camera and then add it to the scene on the on my dash cam. So it's viewing as I'm driving away. Yeah, leave that down. I'm not going to be going into the 6 to turn out of here. I'm going to stop at the stop sign. But yeah, I usually do the two footages together and then do it like that. So I'm going to have to look that up more so I can see how I can use my camera to face that way and record, and face me and record at the same time. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Stop here, kind of slow. Amazon facility here. Thornton's up here. See, hopefully, I mean, I do have to still stop, and I don't see it happening though with traffic in 8094 because it's 4:48 right now, and yeah, that's rush hour. So yeah, we're gonna run into traffic right there going into Indiana. You always do. I mean, my GPS just came up and said something about a 17-minute delay. And mentioned something about alternate route. So we'll see. I hit the alternate route, so we'll see where it takes us. But anyways, we're gonna get on down the road and get up here to this truck stop in Byron Center, Michigan, the 76th Street truck stop, and we're gonna call it a night. We should have enough time to get a 10-hour reset in, but I highly doubt it, actually, considering the fact that my appointment's at 8 a.m. and we're gonna run this traffic. I mean, as of right now, my arrival time's 8:52. With traffic, I highly doubt I'm going to get there by 8:52. Plus, I'm going to stop in Sawyer and grab some fuel because I can get the best price right there, minus fuel tax price. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all out there. Later. try to avoid all that rush hour traffic going through going from Illinois into Indiana. It has backfired on me in every sense of which way you could think of. I just got up here to 65 and I can't even go northbound. Can't go northbound on 65. There was nothing but traffic all the way through. Now I need to get over, or I'm gonna have to turn right. You know, I just can't get lucky this week. This week has been one default backlash punch in the face after the other. So this is gonna even put me a little bit more behind than I wanted to be now, because I'm gonna have to go up here to one of these little roads that leads up to 94 now. So I don't know, maybe I'll just run 31 all the way up to where I need to be at this point. I mean, it's completely out of the way of which way I need to go, and I can't catch a break with any of these traffic lights either. So, but yeah, YouTube, all y'all people out there watching these videos, this has been a fine week, if I can say the least. I'm just irritated. I hate it when nothing goes the way it's supposed to. When I plan to do stuff one way and every aspect out there fights me one way or the other. So, and then my GPS is so retarded. It keeps telling me to make a U-turn right now. Like, I have my GPS hooked up to my phone to pick up traffic closures and all that other stuff. Road closures and that all works off of GPS and stuff like that. Oh, they got a cow over there at Chick-fil-A running around the car from the drive-thru. Oh, well. And look, get up to speed and we got another traffic light. But yeah, you're seeing Trucker D irritated. You know, this is the fun joy of trucking. You know, it would have been nice to see way back there that northbound 65 ramp is closed, so I could have made a plan before I even got to the ramp. Then the truck is not shifting like it should. It's an older truck, what can I say? If I had 100 million miles on me, not 100 million, but 1.4 million miles, I probably wouldn't shift right either. Anyways, yeah, that's something I do though, I swear. Anytime I start getting irritated or frustrated or in a bad mood, I start shifting like I'm a rookie. So it's honestly probably me that's just messing up my shifting. So yeah. But that's enough of me ranting and raving. I'm going to try to get back on 94 one way or the other so I can get up to Byron Center, up to the 76th Street truck stop. Now with having to stop there in Sawyer so I can fuel up, I'm definitely not going to be able to get 10 hours in. So we're going to have to just split it up with Sleeper Bird. So, oh well, I guess. And we're probably not going to get another load tomorrow. There was one I was looking at, and it picked up kind of on the way home. But the pickup is between 5 and 10 a.m. and it's a deliver the same day. My appointment's at 8 a.m. and it's tires. But it looks like it's all drive tires for a semi. So they might be able to get those off there really quick, but still, I don't know. If it's still on there and when I get done, I'll probably go and try to grip it up. It's a new broker, but I can get over there, get loaded while I fill out the carrier packet. All my ducks in a row for signing up with new brokers. But it would be nice to add that load onto the week. It's a $600 load just going, kind of going out by St. Clair Shores and whatnot. So, alright, y'all. I'm going to figure this out. And we'll talk to you, when we get up to the 76th Street truck stop. Oh, real quick, check it out. Best gummy bear, gummy candy in the world, Albany's. There we go. My mom loves the Albany's gummy worms. She ordered like a whole case of them once offline. She told me, she laughed, told me one time while I was down here, she's like, why don't you go over to the Albany's factory and pick me up some gummy worms? I started laughing and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll just walk in there and just go pick up some cases for you. I was like, maybe I'll just back up to their dock. They can just load the whole truck up with gummy worms. But every time I pass that place, I think of her. It's funny. There's that speedway I stopped at one time. Now, this is the second time I've ran 30 this way. Now, I did it once before just to try to avoid traffic, and it actually worked out pretty well that day. And I was actually going out to Fort Wayne, so it worked out. But this has completely blown up in my face today. Anyways, like I said before, I'm done rambling, I'm done ranting and raving. I gotta figure out what road I'm gonna get off on as the GPS keeps telling me to make a U-turn. So, alright y'all, we'll talk to you later. What's happening, y'all? So we made it over here to the 76th Street Diner in Byron Center, Michigan. We're about 10 minutes away from our delivery in the morning, and well, unfortunately, with all that extra time and having to stop, we're just going to do a sleeper burst split, and we're going to split our time up. So about after 8 hours, well, after this freezes, or after 2 hours, I will actually freeze the clock. Or no, I'm sorry. So, like I said, let's rewind. We're gonna split it with the sleeper berth. We're gonna do 8 hours in the sleeper, and then we're gonna get up and we'll have 6 hours and 26 minutes of drive time and 6 hours and 30 minutes of our 14 left. And then when we get over to the tire place, it should we'll probably be there for about 2 hours. So we'll put it in off duty, and we'll get it we'll get that extra 2 back, and then we'll see how much time we got left on our clock. And from what I've been doing from the research of the sleeper burst split, because I'm still kind of learning it myself, we should get all the time back, that minus from the 11 hours that we used after the first half of the sleeper burst split. So I guess we'll see what happens. It don't look like I'm gonna get another load to go home. Plus, I'm kind of feeling like just going home and taking care of some stuff I have to take care of. Like my grill, for instance, has to be cleaned really well, and the porch has to be cleaned as well. The other day I was making bacon wrapped asparagus on the grill, and all the bacon grease started dripping down by the flames, even though I had it covered in tinfoil. And well, let's just say I almost caught the grill on fire. Well, the grill did catch on fire, but it was really close to the house, and luckily I was able to get it out without catching the house on fire. It was a mess, and I burnt a lot of the bacon wrapped asparagus, unfortunately. But you know, you have your flaws every now and then when it comes to cooking, just like anything else. So I'm gonna try to pull some of this nighttime footage too off my other dash cam that I have up there, because the one dash cam that I have just doesn't really pull off night footage that well. So we're gonna get that video together, try to get some of the video together tonight before we go to bed, because I'm kind of wired still. I didn't start drinking coffee till about 4 o'clock today, and yeah, so I'm gonna hop back here, and after I go inside and just walk around for a minute. It's been a while since I've been here, and just want to see if the diner's open. I don't know, I might grab something to eat, even though I got food in here. I might just stay in here and eat, who knows. Yeah, I'm kind of glad this week's almost over. You know, it's been kind of hell as far as the 2 loads going out and back from New York. Yeah, back to what I was saying in the beginning of the video with those 2 loads. My fuel mileage, I filled up there over in Sawyer at the TA, and I'm telling you, yeah, I'm still wired. Doesn't make any sense. My fuel mileage was 7 miles to the gallon. That's definitely not usually what I pull. You know, I'm anywhere between 7.5 and 8 every time I fill up. So yeah, from the time I picked up at the tire place, I haven't really pulled over 62 miles an hour unless I was going downhill. I gotta find where these lights came from. I need a new one up here. This one's cutting out, and the red just, I'm not even gonna mess with it, because if I turn the red on, it won't turn off sometimes until I hit it. But it's starting to flicker again. Next week we'll see what happens. I was looking at the load board, and I might go back on there and take a screenshot, show you guys a picture of what the loads are looking like next week. There's 2 loads that go out to PA, and there's a window pickup for those, but that's the only ones that are paying over $2 a mile, really, that are not far deadhead. Everything else is $1.50, $1.75, $1.80, $1.90, everything under $2 a mile. But it's also today's Wednesday as well. You know, we still got some time for loads to show up on the board, and as things get closer to Monday, the rates might come up just a little bit. Because I was looking at loads today that were in my current location when I was down in Illinois, and the rates weren't too bad off those loads. So who knows, we'll see how the rates look come Monday. I might just wait till Monday to book a load instead of pre-booking like I normally do. But with that, y'all, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna get back here and start pulling some of these videos off this camera with the laptop, and yeah, if anything interesting happens tomorrow, we're just gonna go drop this load off and go home, head back to the yard. Probably about 2.5 hours away from Clarkston, and get that grill done. So as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for following this journey. Be courteous to your fellow drivers. Hustle hard and stay humble, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Later, y'all.